September we met, I can tell by your smile.
Hey, what's up you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So, if you are new, you already know what to do. Hit that subscribe button. If you're a returning subscriber, hi my savages. So, let's talk, sis. Let's talk about toxic relationships. I know I keep talking about relationships, but girl, every time I think about something, I get mad all over again. So we're going to talk about toxic relationships, okay? Now, for the 1,000 millionth time, I'm single, and here's the thing. The person that I was with, as you all know, blocked me, right? I would keep saying it. And as, you know, time is going by, I'm just realizing that the situation was toxic. It was. Now, some of you might think, you know, toxic relationship is only arguing and fighting and probably domestic violence, but no, it's not only that. It's also when a person constantly takes advantage of you and knows that they're taking advantage of you and knows that them taking advantage of you is not, that you're not really seeing that they're taking advantage of you because you're too caught up in love. But sis, let me tell you, it's a toxic situation when someone keeps doing the same thing constantly, and they do it, and they know that when they do it, there's not going to be any consequences to it because you are such a loving and forgiving person. And it's probably not even that you're a forgiving person. It's just that you just keep allowing them to do whatever they want to do, and you keep allowing it to the point where they keep doing it, and it's just like a cycle, and they just keep doing it and keep doing it. Because it's like this, for example, and I'm going to use myself. So he blocks me 9 months ago, calls me 9 months later, and I pick up the phone. That's toxic. When someone shows you the first time how they feel about you, you have to believe it, because when you allow them to continue to do that to you, and you allow them to keep disrespecting you, hurting you, and, you know, they feel as though, oh, you know I hurt her in the past, but I know that if I call her tomorrow, she's still going to pick up. And I had to get to the point where it's not going to be that anymore. It's not going to be, oh, when I call her, she going to be there to answer the phone. When I come knock on the door, she going to be there to answer the door. Like, no, that's done. That's done. And that's done because you get to a point in your life where things just become, it just gets to the point where enough is enough. And you have to get to a point in your life where enough is enough. And that is where I'm at. Because I feel as though you keep allowing people to take advantage of you and take advantage of you and take advantage of your kindness and take advantage of your heart and take advantage of the fact that you love them. You got to understand something. You got to love yourself more than they love you. You got to love yourself more than they love you. Okay? Because people don't love you the way that you love you. That's just the reality of it. Nobody's going to love you the way that you love you. They're not. They're not. They're not going to care about you. They're not going to give you the same thing that you can. Let me tell you something. You never have to settle for less and think that you're going to get love from somebody and think that they're going to love you the way that you love them. You need to love you the way that you love them. You got to love you the same way, because they're not going to show it. There's no reciprocation. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. I had to come to that realization that he does not love me the way that I love him. It's sad. It's effed up. But that's just what it is. And I'd be damned if I have to be in a toxic relationship where I have to constantly feel like, wow, am I doing something wrong? Why is it me why does he keep doing this to me? Why is it that every time he calls, I pick up? Why can't I just let go? So you gotta learn to let go and let God. Because the Lord is telling you something. First of all, when they do something the first time, that is the Lord Jesus Christ telling you that you don't need this. So when the Lord is telling you that you don't need this, and when God takes someone out of your life, he takes someone out of your life for a reason. He puts people in your life for a reason, and he takes them out for a reason. And I had to learn that. And this person is no longer in my life. He's trying to be, but at this point, I don't. I'm tired of trying. And when I see that somebody else is not even trying to try, I don't want to deal with it. And I don't have to deal with it, because I know the type of person that I am. And I am a very caring, loving person, and I'd be damned if somebody's going to keep taking advantage of that. I'm not crying out my eyes. Never mind. We're going to get into that later on in life. But anyway, so, I've been in physical situations with men. I have. And I don't understand how I was able to get out of that. But as soon as I get into something like this, which is not physical, but it's emotional, it's just like, oh, I can't. But I had to get myself together. And I just want to say this. I've seen, there was a post that I seen on Facebook one time where it was, I guess a guy posted it. And he was like, every time you females end up in breaking up with your significant other, y'all want to post, oh, my son is the only man that I need because he will never hurt me. That's true. That is absolutely true. If you are a mother of a son or of a child, period, yeah, that is the only love you need. Because you know what? At least I know that if I call my son, he'll be there. If I need my son, he would be there. I know that my son would never leave my side. I know that my child will never leave my side. So, yes. Yeah. Yes. That is absolutely true. When you see us post things like that, it's because it's true. A lot of you men don't give us the same love that we give ourselves. A lot of you men don't give us the same love that our children give us. So, yes. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. And, like I said, a toxic relationship isn't always a relationship that consists of getting beat on or, things of that nature. It's things where people take advantage of you and your kindness because they know that they can, because you are too naive to see that this person is taking advantage of you. And I guess it's because you want love so bad that you just say, I'll just deal with the pain. No, at some point you gotta say, you know what, listen, either you gonna love me or leave me alone. Love me the way that I love you, or leave me alone. And if you don't know how to love me the way that I love you, if you don't even know what that is, that's fine. We can work on that. But what you're not going to do is continue to take advantage of me and take advantage of my kindness, and take advantage of the person that I am, because you know that I'm this type of person. Like, I really had to sit here yesterday and really think about something that my ex told me, like, last month when I picked up the phone. And he said to me, you know, you're always gonna be mine. You're mine, and if you really didn't want to talk to me, you wouldn't have picked up. And and that just made me think yesterday. Like, listen, I love you, because here's the thing: if you love a person, that just don't go away easily. That love does not just die. You know what I'm saying? Like, that love just don't go away. It don't. I'm gonna always love you, but we can't do this no more. We cannot do this no more. We can't do this no more. Why? Because you're messing with my mental. You're messing with my emotions, and I'm just, like, emotionally drained, and I don't like when people mess with my emotions and mess with my feelings, because it's just like, why me? I doing everything that I can to try to make this work, but you're not trying, and you're not trying hard enough. The only thing you're doing is taking advantage, and the only thing you're doing. Here's the thing: telling somebody that you love them, that's cool, but I need actions. Okay? If you telling me something and putting actions into place is two different things. You got to put them actions into place. If you really feel the way that you feel about me, I need to see that. It's not all about telling me that you love me. Okay, that's fine. I can tell you that I love you too, but if I'm not putting actions into place, then what is the purpose? What is the purpose of me telling you this? There's no purpose in me telling you this. None at all. None. Actions speak louder than words. They really do. And when you show me that you love me, as opposed to just telling me, then maybe we can talk about this situation. Maybe we could work on this relationship. Maybe we can do that. But until then, it's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. It's not. Us women have to learn to love yourself more than they love you, because nobody loves you more than you love you. Nobody knows how to love you and care for you more than you love and care for yourself. A person could tell you that they love you, but I'm tell you right now, if actions are not put into place, it's not real. A person could, and I don't mean by them proposing and doing all these beautiful things, like, no, it's not always about doing things for me. Like, I need you to, like, you gotta find a way to show me that you love me. And it's not only about you buying me things or wanting to propose and, oh, will you marry me? Because that doesn't mean that you love me. That just means that you want me to stick around, because you just don't want me to leave, because you know that I'm the only one that's going to deal with your BS. So we as women, we have to learn to do better with ourselves. We have to learn to love ourselves before we can get into any type of relationship where we think anybody loves us more than we love ourselves. Because nobody's going to love you more than you. Nobody's going to care about you more than you. Nobody's going to like you more than you. Nobody's going to do the things that people say they're going to do for you that they don't do. You need to learn how to do for yourself. Okay? Because enough is enough. The rest of 2019 all the way into 2020, we are not continuing with these toxic relationships. We are cleansing ourselves of these toxic relationships. We are cleansing ourselves of people who claim they care about us and love us, and who that don't. We have to free ourselves of the thought process that I'm gonna be alone forever. You might be alone for a little bit, but let me tell you something. Being alone is so much better than being with somebody that makes you feel alone. So, if that's what you have to do, then that's what you gotta do. And that's what I'm learning. Being alone is so much better than somebody making me feel alone. Especially if I'm in a relationship with you and I gotta feel alone. No. So, that's a no-no. That's not gonna happen. Period. Period on period. So, that is the end of this beautiful video. Please like, share, comment. Make sure you click that notification bell to know when I post a new video. And I'm going to see y'all later. Bye.
September we met, I can tell by your smile.